Welcome everybody to the Blaze podcast, where our topics and conversations are always fire. I know we haven't done one since last year, and we're finally giving you guys a
No, like 2 weeks ago.
No, it was like last year. All right, we're in 2019. It was 2018.
Sorry.
But anyway, I am your host, Brandon, and joining me today is my other host, Adrian.
Yo.
Adrian is finally on the podcast for once. He hasn't been in one since like 4 months.
I've been on hiatus.
He's been on hiatus. But today we don't have Jed. His fucking microphone is broken right now. So we have, I think you guys remember him, Robert.
Hey, what's going on?
Wow, how
What do you expect? It's late and I'm kind of, I don't
Oh,
know.
whatever. Good for the content. And then we also have someone new.
Yes, sir.
You might catch him on the stream for his ass eating abilities. The ass eating champion, Raul.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
A wild ass eater has appeared.
They're joking. It's not real.
It's 100% real. We have
questionable.
a screenshot.
Bro, I feel bad for you, man. How have you taken the past couple of hours?
Don't talk to me. I don't want to speak of it.
Wait,
We're talking
Talking about
hold
football.
on.
Alright,
Are we
let's
talking
pass
about
on that. Let's
football?
go into the first topics.
No, hold on. I just want to say,
Saint Nick is not a savior any longer.
how are the Eagles this bad?
It's not even that we're bad. It's just literally during the game too. Like our key players started getting injured, which is bullshit. Cause like we've been dealing with injuries the whole year. But it was just unfortunate.
mad.
We didn't score after the first quarter.
He's mad.
Just,
RIP Eagles,
mad.
rip off
Yeah, I
their
don't know.
wings.
I don't know how you guys can't score after the
dude,
first quarter.
I
You guys,
don't even know.
sorry. All right. On to some more topics about getting people mad. Soulja Boy, in 2018, he had his console where he was selling the Switch basically, and the Game Boy. He had to stop that or Nintendo was gonna basically take his ass to court. But it looks like he's doing something new, and he's selling the PS Vita. So are you guys gonna be copying the PS Vita Soulja Boy edition?
I will not.
A dead
I will have to
console?
pass on that.
A dead console.
I just like to say that I just sold my PS4 for a PC, so I'm gonna take a hard pass on the Soulja Boy console. He
Alright.
could see me fucking hit the Soulja Boy out of the fucking store because I'm not
I'm-
buying that shit.
You.
Yeah,
I'm like-
you can catch me at the fucking.
I'm amazed that like Soulja Boy is still fucking like
relevant.
not. He's not relevant, but like he's buzzing.
He
He
is so
buzzes
irrelevant.
every now and then
He's didn't he just
for
have that
for the
Soulja
wrong
song?
reasons,
Wasn't
like
there,
for doing stupid shit. But
Hey,
But that's what you gotta do nowadays. You gotta do
Nowadays,
stupid
it's-
shit.
isn't
yeah.
there like a rumor going around that he's gonna drop an album this year or some shit?
I mean, he's been dropping music like
He has consistent fans.
no, probably not.
Oh,
But
I don't think
he's
so.
been making
Probably
music
not. I
trying
think-
to like cater to whatever the hip hop scene is right now, like trap, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
But I feel like Soulja Boy would do so well in trap music. He just seems like
I don't know.
I just want
He
to.
needs to change his whole fucking name, bro.
Nah, bro. All gonna join. We're all gonna join the Soulja Boy esports.
Team.
We're all gonna go in for. we're all
Hey,
gonna go in
someone
for
gotta give us a
blackout.
chance if it's Soulja Boy. Fuck it.
We're
Good
trash
ass.
at every other game, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did
Speak for yourself.
Soulja Boy ever have more than one hit single?
I don't think so.
I think "Kiss Me Through the
Kiss
Phone"
Me Through
was
the Phone and
mildly,
Superman.
but it wasn't like nothing has ever gone higher than
Then
Hit That Soulja Boy.
you. Ding,
You,
ding,
uh,
ding.
The song's a legend.
Wait,
no,
That's
Oh,
the
so
only
yeah.
one I know.
real quick, "Kiss Me Through the Phone" was the fucking middle school anthem for like a solid 2 years. That
I don't
shit-
know if that
What do you
counts as his
mean?
song though,
Kiss
because it was
Me-
a feature. He was featured on it.
"Kiss Me Through the Phone"
Oh,
is
he's
still
just
an anthem
featured.
right now,
I mean,
Mhm.
still, but
especially
it's
with
his name on
FaceTime.
it.
Oh, if that song came out now with FaceTime, oh, the music video would have been fire, bro. The music video would have been lit. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I don't know if he still does, but Soulja Boy has streamed on Twitch. Believe it or
Wow.
not.
What does he play?
He got
Of
Fortnite.
course he does.
course.
Of course, fucking Trent Chaser, get the fuck out of here.
So he's his first ever stream. He got banned.
Only Soulja Boy.
So you can like say like racial slurs, even though like if you don't use it with a hard R, even when you use it with an A, like
Yeah.
profusely, you'll get like banned. So I think no, I forget. I'm sorry. So he was talking to Ice Poseidon on the phone, and if you're banned on Twitch, if you invite anybody onto your stream who's banned from Twitch, that's a ban on you.
Oh.
Because you should know better, basically.
Mm.
So Ice Poseidon is like
He's banned on Twitch.
lifetime. He's lifetime banned
What
on
did he
Twitch,
do?
basically. So what doesn't he do? So I don't know if you guys ever watched Ice Poseidon.
No.
I encourage you guys to look him up. He's real like he does IRL streams where he like one of the recommended videos. He literally almost got into a fight because he accused the woman of stealing his credit card on stream, and you can't fight people. You can't have like real life violence on stream. He invites his fans over to his house. Like if he gets like, there's no doxing him. Like throughout his stream, basically anybody shows up, any fans of his. If you really want to see Ice Poseidon, I really want you to look up his RV IRL streams. They were great. He had Mexican
Yes,
Andy.
I was about to say his name.
Mexican Andy is so funny on that, bro. There was this guy, right? So they were taking an RV across the country
And like streaming it.
and they invited and streaming it, yeah. And they invited this guy named Mexican Andy, and they ended up picking up this girl. So like Mexican Andy through the whole streams, like you can see him trying to flirt with this girl, and he takes her away like in front, so nobody can see them. He comes back, and as soon as he comes back, he calls an Uber to the airport because he wants to go home because the girl rejected him.
Like you could see the despair on his face.
You guys need to look up Ice Poseidon. He's great. But yeah, so Soulja Boy got banned off that. He did get a victory royale though on his first stream, and it was pretty funny to watch him. It honestly looks like that's the first time he ever won.
Was he jumping up and
Fortnite.
down, all hype?
Oh yeah, I'll try to link you the video. It was fucking. But is anybody gonna? All right, is anybody gonna cop the? Well, we're not copying the PS Vita, the Soulja Boy edition.
No. Nigga, I ain't copping
so-
shit. Fuck out of
so-
here.
What do you think like is his mindset, right? I understand doing the Game Boy and maybe the Switch because those are like consoles that are near and dear to people's hearts. But the Vita, it says a lot when you're trying to resell a dead console.
First of all, you have to
It's not a
realize that
console.
these aren't like the legit like
Oh,
consoles.
well,
These are
whatever.
like Chinese knockoff.
Yeah,
versions.
yeah.
One,
Uh-huh.
two.
Well, you can see
What
it in the
fucking-
pictures. Like the quality is just shit.
It looks exactly
What
like the Vita
fucking
in the
place does he
pictures.
have trying to sell consoles and shit? Get the fuck out of here. That's all. That's my.
I remember when I first heard it, I thought he was gonna make like a Steam box, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember
The
the Steam
machine.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what he was gonna do, and then I like found out that he's basically just selling a knockoff Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, he can get
You-
all the way the fuck.
You
up
know
out of here.
JonTron?
Yeah.
He made a video
I
where
watched this video.
he bought like Soulja Boy's, what was it? The Switch?
The Switch and the Game
The
Boy.
Game
I think
Boy.
the Switch never came in, right?
Something like that.
And the best joke in that one is you guys had the chance to just call it the Soulja Boy.
yeah.
And you didn't do
I'll give him that one. That was funny.
and you guys didn't do it. But where do you see Soulja Boy's future in 2019? You think he's gonna really do that esports?
I don't
thing?
I
You
don't
think
even know
people
how he
actually gonna
still
get
is like
paid?
making money.
I hope he disappears into irrelevancy.
That will never
Just
happen.
watch.
Soulja Boy is a
I-
master
I'm
of the
predicting
internet
it right
somehow.
now. I'm predicting it right now. If Soulja Boy makes an esports team,
No one would join.
no one's getting paid. No, people are gonna join. No one's getting
The-
paid.
they-
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
big
like that
facts.
LeVar Ball league. They're gonna join. They're gonna be promised money
Wait.
and shit.
Was that a
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. And then they're not gonna get paid shit.
Did they
It
not
happened
get
to
paid?
one player on
out of
Lamelo's
how
team.
many?
I don't.
I thought they went to
Ah,
fucking Slovakia or some shit.
they went to Lithuania, but then like they came
That's-
back and he opened a league just so his son could average like 40 points.
Mm.
He literally put like all the best players on his son's team and
Where can I find this league?
just look it up on Google.
All right,
It's called
Look up fake
the
basketball
JBA. JBA.
They
let's
my
let's move on to
It should be the
let's
BBI,
move on.
Baller Basketball.
Triple
League.
B League.
Big
Alright,
Baller Brand League.
So onto some better gaming news. So let's rejoice, gamers rejoice, gamers arise.
Gamers arise.
Fries.
Gamers arrive.
Bungie and Activision have finally split, and Bungie gets the rights to Destiny as an IP. What do we think about this?
I'm about to talk my big shit, bro. First of all I
shit,
gotta
talk
say is
that shit.
Activision can suck my big fat dick.
Ooh.
If Destiny is officially Bungie's IP, like independently, then I'm praying that Destiny 3, if it does come out, doesn't get fucked with DLC and it's just a full game for $60. And then I might actually buy it because I'm not gonna buy the DLC 3,000 times, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit.
That is the biggest problem with Destiny. So, who here has played Destiny?
Nope. You
Not the
have,
second
bro.
one.
You're the Destiny expert. You talk about that shit.
Well, I'm like semi bad. Okay, so me and Robert, you played
The first
second
one, not the second.
The first one, okay. Rob, I don't think you have
Yeah,
Destiny
no,
either.
never.
So, Destiny has like, I've said this a lot. That me and Destiny have like this
Love-hate
abusive
relationship.
relationship. No, it's an abusive. Where I'm like,
Dude, you
when the
need to get out
trailers
of
start
that
coming out for
relationship.
the when the trailers start coming out for like the new one, I get really excited and I started like being like, oh, it's gonna be so great, like I can't wait, like I love like games like this. I'm gonna be, and then I start playing it and then the story's pretty boring, and then by the time I get to the end game, I'm kind of like, okay, this is really boring.
There's an end game.
And yeah, there's like end game.
To Destiny has
Yeah,
like there's a point.
Yes, end game content.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I didn't
like the end
realize there was a
story mode,
point.
end story.
Oh, the story. Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
play
so
it
like
long
after you get
enough.
the story, you do like the raids. So I remember the only raid I got to do was the one in Destiny 2 bars. That's because I got like Destiny 1 like really late, and by that time everybody had already figured out like the exploits. And I never got to like the raids are pretty fun, don't get me wrong. They're like really challenging. I don't know if it's like challenging just because the requirements are like really weird, or if it's actually challenging. Like, you know what I mean? Where like some things aren't challenging because they're like they have to make you think, but just because the game kind of does like
the game is just difficult for no reason type shit.
yeah. So like the best way I could explain it, I don't know if you guys remember in Black Ops 2, the zombie map Buried. One of the final Easter egg hunt step was that you all had to shoot like what are those things that like pop out? And they're like people like in a shooting range, like like a shooting range
Like a
target.
Okay,
That pops.
gotcha,
Yeah, and like none of you could miss it. Like you could, not one person could miss any of them, and like that's like to me that's a challenge where it's like it's not really a hard challenge. It's just that like it's more of an annoying thing more than
like
Okay.
like tedious.
yeah, it's just like tedious. But so I can't really say that, but it's pretty annoying some of the parts. Plus I for some reason I'm always like I really want Destiny to be a game where like I really have to think about how I beat the bosses, but the bosses just, or even like the normal enemies just end up becoming like bullet sponges, and that's not really that fun to me. But I always kind of have this hope that they kind of learn to stop doing bullet sponges because it doesn't make a game difficult. It just makes it like annoying.
Can I say something about that? Like, I feel like
Go for it.
that's not just a problem with Destiny. That's just like all looter shooters in general. Like Destiny,
That's a
games like that.
well, that's a lot of games.
I advocated for this before, but someone told me I was wrong for that. But I said fuck that. Where like the game should be tactical, and like it should be like easy time to kill, but you like it's also the same way for you. So you have to like actually think and use strategy in order to like beat your opponents. So it's like when the division was getting advertised, I was really hoping it was gonna be like third person Rainbow Six Siege, but that's not what we got, and that's why I was so like disappointed with the
feel you on
game. So it's like, and I don't want to play that, so I'm not gonna buy that shit.
Like I always hate if I play a game on hard difficulty, I want the AI to be smarter. I don't want us to have like I don't like it when
Enemies
it's
with
just
more
you just
health.
buffed up. You just I don't like it when you buff up the health.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that was like the one thing I like about Destiny. But it's just like this thing of like I know they can do so much better, so I just keep buying them because I'm hoping for the day that like they just do it. Like I'm such a fan of it, and I just want them to be better at it, and they can do so much better. I'm really hoping that they do,
Listen,
and I'm really hoping they don't sell me like $60 DLC every like year. so I can keep up with everything.
Yeah.
Because everything else after the DLC becomes irrelevant.
If the story is engaging and the DLC is worth the price, I will buy it. But if not, they can fuck off.
I'm excited though. Robert, any thoughts
On Destiny?
on Bungie and Activision in general?
That whole split, good for both of them. It might be a healthy turnaround for both companies. I could care less about Destiny. I enjoyed the first one when you guys were playing it with me, but other than that, I could care less about it. It's just not my type of game. But I mean, for the people who like those games and who are happy about it, then that's fantastic. I really don't have too much of an opinion on it.
What other games does Bungie make?
They made Halo.
Bungie made Halo, yeah, the original Halo.
Does that mean Activision has
No.
Halo?
No, Bungie has Halo. Or
That was before-
Microsoft
that was
has
before the
Halo.
contract. Yeah.
Microsoft. Okay.
Because Bungie was
Like,
owned by
I'm looking at-
Microsoft for a while.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. I'm looking at a bunch of stuff. They don't have that many games
Nah.
on Halo.
Speaking of, I have to play Halo 2 again. That game is fucking awesome.
So do you guys see? Would you guys be surprised if you see another game from Bungie's like catalog?
I'm not.
But there are some.
I'm not
games.
gonna be surprised if I see another game. I'm gonna be surprised if there's not an expensive DLC. Like that's what I'll be surprised for. And if it's like actually a good game, in my opinion.
I feel you on that. Yeah, I think this is just a good thing for everybody. Bungie needed to stray away from Activision.
Yeah.
So we can put some context into it. It looks like, from what I read, that the split came because, excuse me, they couldn't. The contract was that they would release a game every other year with like heavy DLC.
Like every other year, you
But
said.
they could. Yeah, with like heavy DLC, like with a shit ton of DLC.
Yeah.
But it seems like they couldn't meet up to those standards, so they kind of just left. Which,
I think this.
I mean, when you really think about it, Bungie only has Destiny right now. So I mean,
Yeah.
if they didn't take it, they just would have had like nothing.
But I think this shows you though that like how greedy Activision is, because if the contract literally says like to have more like a heavy amount of DLC than this, like obviously they were really looking to monetize.
You know where
the
their
game
minds
long-term.
are.
And
Yeah.
like that's fine and all. I completely advocate for the idea of like getting as much money as you can from your game, but do it in a way that doesn't fuck the consumer at the end of the day. So I feel like it's good. It's good for Bungie, and like Activision got their cash cow for a little while, so I guess it's fine for too. But fuck Activision.
Well, I forget if it's Activision that's doing. I know a lot of other companies are doing. I don't know if you guys ever watched the video by Jim Sterling about turning players into payers.
No, but that title alone makes me want to watch this video.
So I guess there's like this algorithm that these people like make that they're selling it to actual companies, where, let's say a game like you can buy a certain like gun or whatever, to do a little better, or like just stuff in general to do better. What the game will do is if you give them if they pay for this algorithm, they'll put a level 1 with a bunch of level 100s basically, so that level 1 gets really annoyed to the point where he has to buy money just to be in like any kind of like enjoyment against these level 100s, because they just have so much better like stuff than them.
That
Like,
makes
okay.
sense.
Pay to win.
Right, you all talk you no, well, yeah, I mean like, so I guess the best way would be like more like pay to progression, I guess, because you're not technically winning if you pay, because you still
You're just getting extremely better than everybody.
Pay to compete, basically.
yeah, basically pay to even have like a chance to win.
Pay to compete.
So they'll just it's like a really scummy shit that I think like Activision accepted. And I know there's other there's a bunch, when you actually look into it, there's a bunch of algorithms they're trying to do that like fuck you over with buying shit. So I guess this algorithm too actually looks at your like history of how many things you buy in store credits and stuff like that, and like will offer you certain stuff if you need it at a certain time, because they know by the algorithm on when like you usually buy stuff.
Okay, I feel like the whole.
I'll link you the video. It's really like
Please
crazy.
do, but like, I feel like, like, just the whole concept of like not DLC and shit, but just like fucking over your consumer. That's like the worst thing you could do. It's like if you piss off your consumer, then who are you gonna have to sell to when they stop buying your game? And then on top of that, like the complacent consumers who just like think, oh yeah, this is normal. Like I normally spend $120, $130 in my games. Like, nigga, why?
Because they're whales, they can afford to,
That,
and they don't care. But no, that's the problem with gaming these days. Everything's pay to win. Even single player campaigns are pay to win, like Assassin's Creed, pay to win.
that's not pay to
It's absolutely
win.
Well,
pointless.
not
Yeah, you
not
can
pay. I feel like a lot of games are pay to progress, such as like
pay to enjoy.
But
Yeah,
pay to
2K.
progress, doesn't that essentially mean pay to win?
I mean,
No, so,
it's the
like, I
same
guess on
idea,
2K
yeah. But like Assassin's Creed, and are you talking about Odyssey?
Yeah,
It's
there's
not pay to progress.
microtransactions.
It's because people aren't doing the side content. The side content helps you level up enough so that you do the main shit. Because like I know a lot of people are complaining about that, but if you do the side content,
even
then you're
Shadow of
good.
Mordor, they had it.
So,
Shadow of Mordor
some people
2.
just want to speed right through the story, but it's like, I mean, obviously, like play the game how you want, but if Ubisoft intended for you to play the game like to its fullest, then that's how you should probably play the game, just to win. I mean, it sounds kind of shitty. It's a bad excuse, but you should do the side content.
Yeah. So like pay to progress and pay to win, I think are two different things. Where the best analogy I could use is 2K, where like you can day one you can
Oh,
basically
VC,
become like a
yeah, to level
You
your
can-
yeah,
player.
like you can become like you can become an overall 80, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna beat everybody.
It kind of means you're gonna beat everybody.
You have
In
the
the first
skills
fucking
to pay
day,
the
you're
bills.
gonna kill all the scrubs.
Because you're gonna be a level
But-
80, 88 actually. That's the cap. In one
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
Okay.
if you get it the first day, you're gonna beat everyone in the park and get like credits for that. You're
Mhm.
gonna get like more money from and more. Yeah, it's kind of like pay for progression.
Also, like in the beginning of the game, like in my career, like your character sucks. You have to play the games as a sucky character to get the VC to level
Yeah.
up.
And the
So it's like
VC
if
to
you already-
it takes a while for you to fucking get enough
Well,
VC to
Well, that's
level
we
up.
haven't played the
significantly.
newer
No,
one,
the,
right?
new,
I
the
have
newest
it.
one is alright, but like,
I heard the newer one kind of fixed it. A little bit.
Nah, I wouldn't call it fixing it.
but
They made it better from last year, but
in general though, like
Oh,
if
shit.
you start out at a level 88, then you're gonna be shitting on people in my career too.
you're gonna
So
be a
it's
level
like,
99 in like a week.
exactly. Like if you just grind hard enough.
Got it.
Because on top of that, the games that you play to give you VC, you're gonna have like 50 points easily, and that's gonna give you a shit ton of VC.
Got it. I see. Okay, so yeah, it's basically the same thing,
Mhm.
which sucks. Do we actually? I always want to ask this question. Do we see like a change at all? So like we've been seeing, loot boxes being looked at by the government. We've been seeing the backlash after something like Battlefront. Do we think companies might turn a little
No.
bit?
No,
No, they're just gonna keep trying to
at
find
all.
sneakier
Well,
ways to
yeah.
make you pay for shit.
I agree.
It's until consumers start voting with their wallets and stop like accepting
Giving
the fuckery
giving
that
the corporations
companies
money.
take that these companies give us. But they're just gonna keep doing it because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to them is the money, and if they keep
Yeah.
getting it, then they're not gonna stop.
Like the 2K developers know that it's the only game. Like if you want to play basketball, you're gonna play 2K or you're not gonna play at all.
And then on
Exactly.
top of that, there's people that literally only
true.
buy like 3 games a year. So obviously to them, they're not spending that much money because they only got 3 games. Versus people like us, or at least like me, Brandon, Jed, like or Robert too. Like we buy a lot of more games. So it's like
Than the
obviously we're not
average.
gonna fucking spend
Yeah.
our money on fucking microtransactions and DLC all the fucking
And
time.
even me, I don't play like a big array of games, but like I'm still not fucking buying VC. I'm not.
yeah. You're not trying
Or
to
like
fuck
with
Well,
any
we-
other
we-
company.
Yeah.
Well, we all like it if they just kind of did the Fortnite route.
which is
The battle pass.
Have a well, not just a battle pass, but just even like the way their market is, where it's kind of just skins. like
But
camo
but
shit.
it's two different games completely because Fortnite's more dependent on player skill versus 2K is dependent on player skill and the created players like skill like itself. You know what I mean? Whereas like
So
you level up your
do you think
character in
there's
2K, but in Fortnite you're just leveling up your own skill like with the mouse, keyboard, or controller is different.
so do you think that I don't know if the cap used to be higher, but do you think the cap should be lower of how much you can spend on
No,
VC?
they shouldn't have you buy DLC day one at all. I feel like
I got you.
there should be either two forms of currency so people could like buy out like trick out their fucking my player like to look all cool and shit but still suck in the court and then, like or just fucking have it like make it a reasonable grind. Like it doesn't have to be so fucking hard.
What pisses me off about 2K is that before the PS4 came out, VC wasn't like VC was a thing, but you couldn't buy VC. As soon as the
Yeah.
PS4 came out, on the main screen, as soon as you open the game, every single year they just shove that shit down your
Yep.
throat.
Yep.
Like just
I-
pop-ups. Oh, VC 50% off, blah blah blah.
I can't speak for the 2Ks from before, but when my first 2K was 2K15, and initially the first thing you see is like, yeah, buy VC. So
It's literally
Oh.
like everywhere. Any screen you open. If you're loading into a game, there's like shit telling you to buy VC.
that's not just like 2K though. That's like any game that has some kind of
Yeah,
DLC
yeah.
scheme or microtransaction scheme. Like the first thing you see is like with EA, like with Battlefront 2, they're like, oh, buy these like these loot boxes or whatever. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Even on
why can't I just
Fortnite
play
too,
the
they do it to
game
an
and
extent.
get better by playing the game? Is that too much to fucking ask for?
Listen, let's
In
just
this age.
fuck playing 2K, fuck playing NBA Live. Let's just bring back NBA Jam, okay?
Yo,
And
for real.
then-
NBA
baby.
Street, bro.
Yeah.
NBA Street. Can we just whatever happened to those street games? Like, is there a reason they don't make them?
EA
anymore?
used to make them, but EA for some reason like
EA
stopped
only
learning
cares
how
about
to.
the money
I think-
now, bro. They don't care about making good games that people
think-
like. They only care about the money.
I think EA lost the NBA license, and that's why they stopped.
No, I don't
No,
think
they
so because
still
they've been
They have-
developing games.
they have live.
They dropped one last year. I don't know if they dropped one this year, but like for a while they spent like 2 years developing a game, and like it came out and it just wasn't good compared
NBA
to 2K.
Live?
Yeah, NBA Live.
Yeah.
I stand
So
corrected.
they have all the sports. They have NBA,
Madden, FIFA.
Madden,
and
EA
then
has
FIFA.
has that on lock.
You have to remember, like Madden and FIFA are their biggest cash cows. Every year,
Yeah.
FIFA makes at least like $2 billion fucking dollars, bro.
Because you got like the ultimate teams that you can build and like
Exactly.
buy players.
So the problem is that now EA is trying to make every single game their next FIFA Ultimate shit, and it's like not every
so
game
you
is
think
like that.
that's why
Mass
that's
Effect
why Live
Andromeda
is-
got fucked, bro, because like they had no way to monetize after that, and on top of that, the Mass Effect didn't run good on the Frostbite engine, but EA really
Well,
wanted BioWare to use their Frostbite engine.
Do you think that's what they're doing with Live? Like they're just trying to make it like its next sports
Well, they're trying to
cash
make
cow?
it good first to compete with 2K, and then if it gets
And
to the
then it'll
point-
turn into a cash grab.
Yeah, exactly. Like if Live took over instead of 2K, then EA would be doing the same shit.
Eventually.
On it. I don't know how. Robert, you play NHL? How's that compared? Like, how's the microtransaction? in that
I
one?
don't play Ultimate Team in the NHL game or Madden anymore
Okay, but
because
they do.
the microtransactions in Madden, as far as I'm aware, I haven't tried it in the new game. They just give you money to spend on card packs and in the auction house to get players. But the problem there is that unless you have a ton of money, a ton of that like special money, you're not gonna be able to buy a lot of shit in the auction house or the legendary card packs. So your team's gonna suck.
Looks like every EA game.
Every sports game in general.
Yeah. Even hockey. Play that.
And the sad thing about
Animal
hockey is there's
hockey.
like 5 good players in the entire great players in the entire
Yeah.
NHL.
Jeez.
And my team's got 2 of them. So
They have cricket. They even have the rights to cricket.
rugby.
Alright, anyway.
They have rugby.
All right.
Tennis,
So
golf.
EA, everybody do better. Gaming companies do better.
Please.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
No, consumers do better. Mobile
It's
gaming.
both sides.
It's
Both
mobile.
sides.
It's all mobile gaming. Mobile gaming is where this fucking bullshit microtransaction thing came. And then fucking Rockstar.
Yeah,
that's
Rockstar.
true.
Shots fired.
That's-
B.
Oh my
Coming.
god. Wait, hold on. Is Robert? Do you still have beef towards Rockstar?
Well, yeah, they fucked Red Dead Online too.
I could
That
care
is
less
true.
about Red Dead Online. I could care less about Rockstar, really. I buy their games because I like them, but Red Dead's story sucked. Red Dead's
Yes.
story after Arthur Morgan
Oh
sucked.
shit.
That was so dumb and stupid. And the same thing happened with the first Red Dead. The same thing happened with the second Red Dead. It just, ugh. The story
Oh
was
my
so
god, the
good
hot takes.
until Arthur
hot
died. They
takes.
should have ended the single player campaign when Arthur died. I'm sorry. That should have been it. There should have been no epilogue.
Rip.
Wow. We got Robert with the hot takes.
Jed's in his
Let me
Jed's in his fucking room right now when he hears his podcast. Jed could feel it. Jed could feel someone Yeah.
talking bad about Red Dead. He just flipped his desk over.
Like Robert said that, and then Jed was like, "I feel the disturbance in force."
He's gonna
That's what
he's gonna
happened.
he's gonna listen to the podcast, and the first message we're gonna get is, "Yo, why the hell you let Robert talk bad about Red Dead?"
And Red Dead Online.
Why did none of you
shitty game
defend
too.
it?
The Red Dead Online sucks too.
They just released a battle royale mode.
Bro, you
Red
have
Dead?
Red Dead, by the way. You can play that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Red Dead.
god, Red Dead has a battle royale mode.
Why?
Every fucking game has a battle royale mode.
Bro, because battle
It's
royale
like-
is the trend.
Yeah, it's like fucking crafting and mining and shit. Somebody should make a game about crafting and mining.
Wait, did you guys see? Okay, hold on. You just remind me. Did you? Oh, hold on. I told Jed about this game. There's this
Call it
fucking
Minecraft.
game that's just like no. It's like Minecraft, but it looks so much.
Is it
cooler.
Roblox?
Is it Roblox?
Staxel?
No, it's like
Is it Staxel?
Hypoplex or something. No, it's like Hypeplex, Hypetail.
Oh, wait, Hypixel? That's a Minecraft server.
Yeah, I think like they're making like their own.
Staxel is what you're talking about.
No, Robert.
You said no.
I looked this up.
man.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Watch,
Minecraft
you're gonna look
lookalike
it up,
games.
and I'm gonna be right, and you're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, how do I explain this?" He was right.
No, dude.
While he looks that up, I just want to point out. So Clemson won like the national title in football, and every team that wins goes to
College,
like the White House. Yeah, that's what I meant.
and they're not going.
So no, they went, and
Okay.
Trump fed them like he put on platters McDonald's food, like a shit ton, like just McDonald's food.
A
Well,
dickhead.
you know why, right? The government shut down. He can't afford any of his cooks.
What a
What,
Well,
isn't he a
so-
billionaire? What the hell?
Yeah,
guy. I fucking
like literally, I'm looking at the picture right now on Twitter, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 10 platters of just like burger boxes stacked on each other.
I
Or-
would
It's so
genuinely
bad.
be
Or
pissed off.
Donald Trump's not a Clemson fan. He's a Bama fan, and he wants to like
Shut up.
sabotage Clemson for next season, so that a different
Bro.
ACC team wins.
Can you imagine
Alright,
you,
let's-
you did so good in whatever fucking sport you're playing, you get to go
And
to the
then
White
your
House.
reward is fucking McDonald's.
Your reward is fucking Big Macs.
All right, I put it on the Discord.
I'd
Robert. It's
fucking
called
shoot
Hypetail.
myself.
I'll look at it in a second.
I feel like that's
did.
low key disrespectful,
It really
but I
is.
guess
I
it's
know,
because
how
the
dare-
government shut
they sh-
down. And,
They shouldn't got fucking Burger King.
That's
yo,
even
Or
worse.
Wendy's. Do something
At
respectful.
least,
Well,
at least
okay, hold up.
Wendy's. The hell?
Yeah, at
Me
least
too?
Wendy's.
Okay.
Give
I'll have to
them
look that up.
Bacon Jr.
I would accept it like 3, 4 for 4s.
Oh, it's so good. I fucking love Wendy's. All right, all right.
Wendy's is so
Are we ready
much
to have
better
this
than
real? Are we really ready to have this real conversation? What's the best fast food? place?
Wendy's.
Wendy's, the
Alright.
fuck?
Wendy's.
Oh, wow, never mind.
There's no conversation.
It's unanimous.
Fuck out of here.
Wait, what's yours?
I
Burger King?
no, I was gonna say Wendy. Not
Okay,
Wendy's,
okay.
though.
There you
No.
go.
I figured maybe since Adrian like went to Texas, maybe he was able to experience some of.
No. Fuck.
Have
you
Fuck
ever
outta
had
here.
one
In-N-Out Burger is not that good. They can suck my dick.
What?
Oh, whoa.
My heart.
In-N-Out Burger is trash.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Trash.
Whoa.
What do you? Did you have?
Dude,
Krispy
we had
Kreme?
In-N-Out Burger
Yeah,
together.
I
Are
had
you
Krispy-
really telling me
Okay,
Yeah, like looking
What's
back,
Krispy
it's not
Kreme?
that good, bro. I went
Bro,
there
that
like
shit
3
was like
times before I
heaven.
left.
Krispy Kreme puts fucking Dunkin' Donuts to shame.
Yeah,
will
I
say.
think
Krispy Kreme
it's-
is way better than Dunkin'
I haven't
Donuts.
had
I
Krispy
agree
Adrian, I
with
think
you
it's
on that one.
because like Wendy's has more of a variety. Like
It's
uh,
literally like 3 fucking burgers.
it's like
bro.
a
Get the fuck
cheeseburger, a
outta here.
hamburger, and a double cheeseburger, and that's
That
it.
shit's
Wendy's-
whack.
Wendy's.
And on top
fries.
of that, Wendy's meat is like
Wendy
pretty
has
good.
shakes.
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
Wendy's got the
Wendy's-
4
you
for
can't
4.
beat
You
a
can't beat the
Baconator.
4 for 4, bro. No one can tell me otherwise.
That's true.
the Wendy's fries.
You
that
can't
was
beat
it
his
for me.
Twitter presence.
And the Frosties. Fries and Frosties.
Oh,
They're chili fries. Oh my god.
the only thing McDonald's has for Wendy's are their cookies. McDonald's has some good
McDonald's
ass
has cookies?
Has some good ass fries.
Yeah. Like McDonald's does have good ass fries.
No, I don't
like
really
the-
like McDonald's fries.
I like Burger King
Yeah.
burgers. They're not too bad. They have like that mayo sauce or whatever they
Burger
do.
King
Oh, that
burgers
shit's
are
fucking banging.
But Wendy's
That shit's
is just a
banging,
little
bro.
bit better.
If I'm gonna rank them, I'm gonna put Wendy's first. Then I'm going Burger King and
Damn.
something. Yeah.
I'll go.
No, I feel
I'll
you.
go-
I
Does
feel you.
Subway
I'll go-
count
I'll
as
go-
No.
fast food?
Oh,
No.
that's
No.
Don't talk
That's
about
healthy
Subway.
fast
We
food.
don't associate
Subway-
with Tito's.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Subway does not. Subway does not even factor into the top fast food chains.
so. All right, I'll say it. I'll say it. Wendy's, Burger King, Five Guys. Does Five Guys
Oh
count?
my
Yeah,
god, dude!
bro.
There's so many like smaller
Actually,
fast food
my-
chains that are really good.
actually-
My
Hot
preference
take.
to fast food is places you can go with a drive-through.
Okay.
So for me,
Oh,
okay, I
Five
see.
Guys would not count.
All right, Adrian's hot take.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'd have to say Five Guys,
Oh,
then
God.
Wendy's,
Okay.
then McDonald's,
That's
then
true.
Burger King.
That's true. There's
You
something
want-
about
you want my
Five Guys
five?
burgers that you just feel like a fat.
Yeah,
fuck after
seriously.
eating them.
Especially
But-
when you look
but
down
you're
at like
okay
the
with
bag
it,
and you
though.
see all that grease.
You're okay with it though,
and all the fries still in your bag.
bro. I didn't notice this, but every time I went to Five Guys, like I noticed the last time that I went, they dumped the bag full of fries. They put the
Yeah,
cup
bro, it's a
of
second
fries
meal.
in there. They put more fries on top of that, and
Oh
then
my
the
God.
burger. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, I'm sorry to anyone who has ever had to clean up a Five Guys toilet after I've eaten there, because I shit you not. Every time I go to Five Guys, 5 minutes after I'm done eating, I am destroying that bathroom. Oh my god.
Get that checked out. What are you gonna say, Robert? Your top five? Let's hear your top five.
Wendy's, Burger King,
Okay.
Okay.
So
Bojangles.
far, so good.
You guys
Never
never
Whoa,
tried that?
exotic.
Well,
I, don't know,
exotic.
I like their chicken. I like their chicken.
Chipotle.
Oh my god, hold on.
Chipotle's not fast
No,
food.
but I don't.
I don't even know what that.
Chipotle's not that. All right, hot take. Chipotle's
No,
not
it's
that good.
really not. A lot of people
I've
not-
see
never
it
gone
as
to
fucking
Chipotle.
great, but it's alright. I don't like getting E. coli.
Oh wow.
No, I haven't even gone to
Oh, that's
Taco
true.
Bell in like 15 years. So
Jeez, I went to Taco Bell like 2 weeks ago. It's pretty good.
Talk about this. All right. Well, I don't know if you were done.
I
Robert.
don't remember the other ones. It doesn't. It's not important.
Yo, I gotta
That's
change
right.
my list real quick.
Here we
Oh
go.
shit. He said Taco
Popeyes
Bell.
number one.
Haven't been there
Wow.
either.
I love Popeyes like crazy.
Sir.
I like KFC better.
Sir.
Their mac and cheese.
Wendy's,
Their mac and cheese.
KFC's good.
Burger King,
Snap your neck, sir.
New Jersey White Castle, and then
Ew.
McDonald's.
Oh,
Go
New Jersey.
away.
Why New Jersey?
Because New Jersey White Castles know how to do it right. Have you ever gone to a White Castle in New Jersey?
I've gone
Yes.
to both. and
I haven't
they're
gone to a
both
White
trash.
Castle in
I've
general.
only
I've
gone
heard
to a
White Castles
Castle
are
in New
trash.
Jersey.
White
Bro,
Castle is nasty.
Maybe it's because like from Allentown White Castle to New Jersey White Castle, it tastes different, and that was my like first time actually tasting a real White Castle burger. But that shit was good.
Listen, bro. You know White Castle's trash when they had to make a movie promoting
Yeah.
it. All
No.
right.
White
Oh,
Castle,
there you
White,
go, the
White
Kumar,
Castle is a
baby.
cult classic. I love White Castle.
Yeah,
I've only
exactly.
been there twice, but I love White Castle.
I love White.
Yes,
And their
sir,
fries are
guys.
really good.
Yes, they're weird.
Oh my god, there's
I think
Chick-fil-A. Yo, this is an endless thing. We gotta move
Oh,
on.
Oh, no, that's right. Chick-fil-A. Oh, no,
Chick-fil-A's
I
up there.
forgot.
Chick-fil-A's 4 for me.
Chick-fil-
They're too
Bro, what
expensive.
the-
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, this place is
Chick-fil-A is too expensive.
It is.
What?
Meals are like fucking $9.
You
Yeah,
guys
you
are
get nothing
poor.
out of
I
it.
wouldn't even
I
lie.
don't. I don't. I don't.
Brandon
I don't
just
talk
pointed
to
at us and
peasants.
said,
Brandon,
"Broke
Brandon,
boy."
I don't. I
I
don't.
swear to God to you, I won't even lie. When we went to Chick-fil-A the other day, I was like, God damn, $10 for a meal?
Yeah, for real.
In my head, I was like,
$10
what the
for a
fuck?
great meal. I'm gonna go buy AirPods. You guys are too poor.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of here.
All right, you don't even have an iPhone.
Oh shit.
Brandon's gonna
you-
be Brandon's gonna be making that the meme pages where they're like Android niggas be like.
Here's a challenge for
I can't
you.
even make that because I have an Android, bro. Okay, did you guys see that picture that I posted of my like 2009? I like looked at that. I had a BlackBerry. That shit looks like I was like on a Minecraft server.
for
That
real.
picture.
It does.
Like,
It does.
my eyes.
You look like you were
I was gonna
so
comment
bad.
like quality much
like
improved.
like the quality is so bad in that picture. Like you can see the blocks.
Yeah, that's
Pixels.
The
10 years ago,
resolution.
phone cameras were not on the same level.
Hey man, that 480p, you feel me?
Bro, that wasn't
was like,
480p. That shit was like
40.
64-bit.
God.
Here's the
All right.
challenge for you while we're still on the topic of restaurants. Name my favorite steak place.
My
favorite-
house.
Favorite steak
Ooh.
place.
How-
Now, there's one in the
my
Lehigh
meat.
Valley.
Lone
There's
Star?
one
What's that
in the
place?
Lehigh Valley,
No, not Lone Star. There's the other one that really.
and it's in New Jersey, so it may not count
It's
as
in
the
New
Lehigh
Jersey.
Valley.
This
but-
nigga said Lehigh Valley and then
Yeah, word. Come on, Robert.
New Jersey's close enough.
No, it's
Alright,
not.
where is it, Robert? We don't know. No, it's not. That's not the same. Where is it?
All
Where
right,
is
it's
it?
next to the Lehigh Valley.
It's not
then.
even
It's
the
in
same fucking state.
What is it, Robert? None of us gonna guess it.
Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that shit.
Steak and lube.
Lube. Did you say
Interesting.
lube?
Lube.
Yes, it's called Quaker Steak and Lube. It's in Phillipsburg. Check it out.
You shove it up your ass or something?
They lube that steak up real good.
Nah, you guys never walked into. Have you guys gone to the Brazilian steak
No.
houses?
No.
Bro, okay, they're fucking expensive.
I know.
But like,
Oh, then I'll never go in
it's
there.
like $30, and they just bring you like steak after steak after steak. Oh, it's so good.
That
So
sounds like
basically,
my
you're gonna
list.
leave with a stroke.
Basically, like, all right, so they bring you like maybe a ribeye first, right? And they cut it up and give it like a little piece, and then they'll bring like bacon, like like meat like wrapped in bacon or some shit.
Meat
Oh,
wrapped in
that
bacon.
shit's
I love
godly,
that.
bro. Those
I've
shit-
had
there's
meat
one
wrapped
in,
in
like,
bacon before.
You're gonna leave 15 pounds heavier.
basically, like, yeah, you're
I
not
want
walking out of
this.
there.
I want to go to a steakhouse so bad. Someone wants to take me for my
They're
birthday.
so good. There's one in Allentown, not too far from your house.
My
Adrian.
21st birthday, baby.
We'll go. All right, let's get back into gaming. Real
Yes.
fast, sorry.
Time to play Overcooked,
Another
guys.
big,
This is
another big thing.
this is what happens to fat people
Overwatch.
when food comes up.
Let's go play Overcooked.
they can't think
I'm
anything.
genuinely
Whoa,
hungry.
we're not playing Overcooked.
And by
but
fat
we're
people,
playing
I mean
Overwatch.
people who like food, not actual fat people.
Overwatch.
Not
What's
cool
going
people.
on?
Gotta make that clear.
All right, so God, Raul, I get it. You're fucking.
We're
fat
moving
ass,
on to the
relax.
next topic, you fucking fat fuck.
Oh my God,
He's
give
getting
us some
into it.
Give us some mercy so we
Alright.
can get into the Overwatch thing.
Oh, I like it. Okay. So Overwatch recently had a little bit of a scandal. I don't know if you guys heard about Ellie, the girl gamer,
The grill
quote
gamer.
unquote, the grill gamer. So before we start this conversation, I just want to say gamers are the most oppressed group in the world. Changed my mind.
Gamers?
Gamers are the most.
Gamers.
Do you really
asinine
want to
group of
argue
people.
this?
As Adrian, let's really argue that gamers are the most oppressed group ever.
I
Sexist
really need you
bastards.
to rethink that statement.
I mean, they
before
did
everyone
come
in our
out
podcast.
with they did try and say that like that whole gaming disorder thing.
We
Yeah,
are
that
the
was a
most-
mental
I'm telling
disorder. Yeah,
We're
That's
the
not
most
oppression.
oppressed group. All right,
or you could
we're
become
oppressed.
addicted
All right.
to video games. That's funny.
Let me tell you. All right, so this is the thing with Ellie. So Ellie is originally a boy named Punisher, believe it or not. And no, it's not a trap, so don't get. But apparently, a bunch of pro players did try to slide into her DMs. But basically, what happened was that in Overwatch, when you reach Grandmaster, which is the highest like rank you can get, you end up becoming a top 500. When you reach like maybe top 50, top 20 or whatever, you end up playing against the same people over and over basically. So within like those individual brackets of top 500, a community gets formed of people who just keep playing with each other. And Ellie, quote unquote, was able to reach top 4 in the
God
world.
damn.
And when you reach like that, you're basically, as soon as you reach that, you're like picked up by a pro team, because you're just that good. So a pro team, which is called Second Wind for the Overwatch League, picked her up. They didn't know anything about her. They didn't know where she lived. They didn't know how old she was. They just told her, "Hey, do you want to be part of our pro team?" And she said yes. When they announced it, some people did a little digging, and a lot of people were like, "Oh wait, she's a girl. Let's attack her." And she had to quit because of harassment. Then it came out that Ellie wasn't a girl, and this all came out because people who were curious on why like this was happening was because Ellie kind of came out of nowhere. A lot of people in the community didn't really know about her that well, and her account was like recently made, basically.
Yeah, usually if you're going
A lot
up
of
in
people
the
just
ranks like that, people notice you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something's,
Yeah.
If it's out of
fishy.
nowhere, then yeah.
So Punisher actually was never actually got that high when he was playing on his own account, but was able to get high on Ellie's account, so that says something. And the whole fiasco is that basically Blizzard wanted a girl in their Overwatch League, so they picked up the first thing they could get without doing any kind of research. What do
That
we think?
is fucked up.
That is.
On
I mean,
both
that's
sides.
on the team
So, I'm
for
sorry.
not
Before I
doing
keep,
their due
I'm sorry.
diligence.
So then it came out the Punisher was doing this as a social experiment to show how
Sure, he
women
was. He
get
just
treated.
got called
Get
out.
treated. Yeah, and he told like this one guy that he was just doing it to troll people, but he just called it social experiment. So, so what do we think about this?
So is it trolling or is it a social experiment?
I mean, I don't think you need a social experiment to show that women get harassed online.
Yeah. Two
Online?
things.
Just in general.
That's true.
One, harassing people online in general is pretty fucking stupid. Like, you really have to go out of your way to be an asshole on the internet. Like, I get it, it's easy because you're behind the fucking screen. But you wouldn't do that shit in person, so knock it the fuck off. Two, Blizzard or whoever the
Yeah.
team was, like,
Yeah, it's the
do
team.
your
not
fucking due
Blizzard.
diligence and don't just pick up someone just because they just happen to be a girl. Like, I'm
No,
pretty
they
sure.
picked her up because she was like high up on the ranks, though.
Yeah, but Brandon just said like because she's a girl, she'd be like the first like girl in the Overwatch like pro league or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like that's fucking stupid. I mean, yeah, the Punisher is good and all, but like I mean, what the fuck was the point of even saying that you were a girl? And then two, it's like, why the fuck are they just gonna pick her up just because she's a girl? Like, yeah, like he/she is very good at the game, and that's fine and all, but don't like make your first basis on it because she's a girl.
Do you really think they made the first basis on it because she was a girl?
I would hope not, but but even if that was just part of the reason, that's still stupid.
Yeah, it's just, and gaming culture is so toxic as it is. You know, with certain games, it's just
I would say
so
every
sexist.
Every
aspect
single
of gaming
competitive
culture.
game is toxic. Every single one.
Not even just game like competitive, like
Yeah, just any game.
streaming.
Any multiplayer
And,
game
like,
out there is gonna have toxicity.
No, not even
Yeah.
just that. If a girl comes out and it's like, "Oh, I play video games," the first question a guy asks is, "Oh yeah, do you? What are your top 5 favorite games? I want to know exactly what you know about."
I don't
gaming.
think every
I don't
person
think-
does this, but the
No.
toxic person, yes, they do that.
Yeah, the toxic
The
person usually
assholes
does.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a normal
And
fucking
it's
person,
usually-
then it's whatever.
I would say most of gaming does that. I feel like it's like
I
a big
won't.
majority.
I wouldn't
of
even
people.
go that far. I would just say it's a select few that give everyone bad.
No, I mean it happens a consistent amount enough where it's like it's actually a problem. And it's
Oh,
like,
I'm not
yeah.
disagreeing with that.
Like-
I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
every single community, or not every single one, but like a lot of communities for some reason, like if you're a girl, you're automatically like targeted or ostracized just because you're a girl, and that's really fucked up. Just like, why can't we just enjoy the same shit and play together or talk about the shit that we like together? Like it's not that big of a fucking deal.
It's usually because the guys are like, oh, these are women trying to
No,
take
you know
my
what? You know
shit.
what it is.
You're literally just saying shit. Can you like?
You know what it is.
What? No, that's literally what guys think. I'm pretty sure that's what guys think. That it's like, oh, it's women trying to take my stuff.
No.
I'm not gonna let them
It's
do this.
people not having any common sense or human decency, is what it is.
No, the problem is that these guys they got rejected by girls in real life, so then they treat girls online like
Or-
shit, fucking losers.
Or their ego is just so huge that they can't fathom the fact that there's like a girl
Who might
playing
also be
better
better
that's
than them.
who's probably better than them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway,
I think we're getting a little bit better. Like I don't know if you guys. Well, I feel like me and Adrian might see it with like our little sisters. It seems like a lot of like younger girls are playing. Video
Yeah,
games.
I was
my
gonna
sister's
say
getting
that.
into Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild right now.
I was gonna say that. Like, I feel like we're in a spot where, yeah, people are like stupidly toxic towards women in gaming, but it's moving up to girls are starting to be more involved in gaming and like accepted.
Yeah, and I think that's just because gamers grew up and had children who now also
Like
these
now
little
you're
kids.
seeing like so many more girls playing video games than what, like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like it
Oh, yeah.
though. I feel like
I mean,
at
yeah,
some
it's
point, though,
awesome. Get into gaming, girls.
I feel like I'm gonna have to talk, like, have a talk with my sister at some point because she's only 10. But like, if she ever starts playing multiplayer games, like, I'm gonna have to explain to her, like, listen, like,
This is how people
fi-
are.
find a very good close group of friends and don't play with anyone else because a lot of people are just gonna give you shit just because you're a girl, and I know that's unfair,
Oh yeah, for
but
sure.
it's better to have fun playing the game than have people find out you're a girl and then have the game be ruined for you because people just want to be assholes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a conversation you should probably have with
Eventually.
yeah, your kids eventually, or your sister. I don't know. My little sister never got huge into game. There was a time where her friends were playing Overwatch on PS4, so she would play like with them, but she just never got into it.
Yeah.
But that's also a conversation you probably have with like any kid, to be honest. That like
the
there's gonna be some
online
people
in
who are gonna try to
general
attack
is
you.
something that you need to discuss with your children, no matter
Yeah.
if they're boy
Yeah.
or girl,
Oh yeah, for sure.
because the
Make
internet
sure
is
they don't take like everything so
No,
so
I
hard.
know.
Also,
know.
just make sure they don't become toxic little fucks because my sister
That
was
too.
doing that shit to other people. Oh my god.
I know that I from being on the internet, I know that half of these kids have never gotten talked to by their
Oh
parents.
no, definitely not.
Like, or just like when we went
the
to like
ones doing the
so
Tide Pod
without
challenge and the blind box
without
challenge
saying
or
like
whatever.
where we went to school, our school had middle school and high school connected together, and I don't think you guys ever had to, but there was one point where one of my classes ended up getting moved to the middle school,
No, never.
and bro,
Our
walking
Spanish class was
and it
in
was
the
on
middle
the end.
school.
Oh
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
There's when class let out and you just walked in those hallways. Oh my god, the level of like you could tell that these kids never got hit once in their
Yes.
life.
Mhm.
The way
Bro,
they
and on the
acted.
bus too.
Oh
Especially
yeah, the
on
buses
the bus.
too. You can tell that these kids never once like woke up in the middle of the night because their mom was like screaming at them to do something.
Yeah. My sister's going through growing pains right now, especially with me. Like, I'm being extra hard on her because she's being very lazy in terms of like doing her homework and shit. So like today, I feel bad because it's like I want my sister to like have her fun and shit, but at the same time she has to do good in school. So like she was very miserable today because she wasn't allowed to go to recess because she didn't do her homework, right? And,
Oh,
and then she
damn.
came home. She was tired, so she took it like maybe like a 3 hour nap. And that's a big chunk of the day for her, considering she gets home at like 4:45 and has to go to bed by like 9. So then she woke up and I was like, "Hey, what happened to your homework?" And then she had to do it now, and then she didn't get like I told my parents to take away her phone and don't let her on Netflix until she finishes her homework. So she didn't get to be on her phone or watch anything like TV, and that's like a big thing for kids, obviously. So
Oh
and it's
yeah.
like
No, bro, it's the same thing with my
she's starting to
sister.
realize like if she just gets her shit done right away, then she
Yeah.
won't have to deal with this shit later.
It takes for some kids it takes so long. So my sister's still in middle school, right? And oh my god, there's times where she'll take a nap and she'll wake up and the time she does her homework is like 12, like midnight, and she doesn't go to sleep till like
Bro, but that
1
literally sounds
a.m.
like
Because we're
us.
like, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's
the
funny
thing
because
is,
we
don't
say
have to go
this
to
stuff,
sleep the next
but
day.
like, no, but like, no. I don't know if you guys. I used to never do my
Dude.
homework growing up.
Same.
Oh, bro.
I mean, I used to do my homework, but I used to slack on it for sure.
I slacked on it. I was a professional fucking slacker in high school, especially like, and that's just
I don't
because
know.
of the school that we went to. If it was any other high school, I would not have been complaining. But the
I
amount
don't
of
know
work that
how
we
like
got was fucking ridiculous sometimes.
I don't know how we actually like growing up. I actually thought that the teachers believed us when we were looking through our book backs and being like, "Bro, I swear I did it. Like I know I put it here." Like,
Well, it
I
depends
don't
with the
know how
kids
we
too. I feel like
actually-
teachers have those kids that they just know.
Yeah.
Like
They
I don't
know
know
they
how we
do
thought
that
it was
shit.
like a good
I
idea
either
to do
wouldn't
that.
do it or I would forget to bring it with me.
I also like the school that we went to specifically, like I personally didn't like it because one, there was a lot of favoritism, and
Oh
and
really?
some
and
classes, yeah.
there were a lot of
Oh yeah,
a
well
lot
yeah,
of
well yeah.
classmates that I
I
will say
remember.
like they were given a lot of chances and a lot of like special treatment or just given grades because they had good grades from the teacher. And it's like that also just like I mean it's not an excuse as to why I did poorly in school, but it's like it just made me less motivated to
Turned
even
you
to
off.
do the work that I wanted to that I didn't even want to do in the first place. So it's like, why am I even gonna try if I'm not gonna get the same grade as someone who I most likely did better than? So it's
Bro,
like, whatever.
honestly, like the way I was raised, my mom would always be on my ass to do my homework. She'd do my homework with me. Then I got to the US and like since the language barrier, she didn't really know English. She wasn't so hard on me, but I still like did like good in school. I would try like my hardest. And then I got to LVA.
Yeah.
And my 10th grade year, I tried really fucking hard and I think I got like 1C. And then 11th grade came and I literally just gave up.
11th grade was
I don't
like
know.
I feel like 11th grade was where like I was most like depressed in school.
Like I tried the first quarter, and after that, I'm
I
not
can't-
fucking.
Dude,
I'm
no,
not.
I was the same dude. I got like A's and B's the first quarter, and then like
After that, just straight
right after
D's,
that, I was
F's.
like,
I
fuck outta
can't
here,
relate.
bro.
I can't relate with anything you got, bro. Me in high school, me in school in general, I did not try one. Like I survived basically.
Yeah.
And
To this
in
day, I don't
elementary,
understand. How
I
you
survived. Bro, okay. To be honest, I probably wasn't supposed to graduate like the day I was.
Maybe not from LVA.
No, like all right. At Becca, when I went, I knew for a fact. That's why I left because I wasn't gonna like. I was gonna get held back. I ended up getting held back either way. But I clearly remember. I'm like, when was it? Not my senior year, but I think my
Junior.
year. I shouldn't have passed at all, and I somehow made it through. I remember I had to do summer school sophomore year.
Yeah, I had to do summer school twice.
And then junior year, I shouldn't have passed. And then senior year.
I had to do summer school.
No, I
See,
remember
that's
why.
something
I
never
remember
had to
why
worry
junior
about.
year.
I never had to worry about
Not
failing
passing.
a school year, but like certain classes, I was concerned about it.
I remember the reason why I didn't think I was gonna pass was because they fired like the math teacher, and for like literally 3 quarters I didn't have any grade. Yeah, for literally all my course I didn't have any grade in math at all. And I remember
There's a glitch
Mr.
in the
Tulio-
system.
Mr. Tulio, God bless his soul. That man, I literally got to take my final open book.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
And
This man was
I
a
still-
legend. Yeah.
His name was and my only grade in math was like 100. I ended up getting like honor roll. Man, that man was a goat.
All right,
Yeah.
back to Overwatch and
We got
scandals.
way off topic.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the Blaze podcast.
Anything can happen.
Anything
The
goes.
fire is
I'll say
roaring out
this,
of control now.
Ooh, you know, okay, before we go, I've been trying to find like a thing to say when someone follows me on Twitch. I don't want to say, "Hey, welcome to the Blaze Squad. Get ready to ignite," because I feel like that's really
Jesus.
cringy.
That is very cringy.
Do it.
Don't listen to
Please.
Adrian.
Please. No,
I'm,
dude,
like,
just
thinking
He's
about-
trying to mess up your career.
No, let it be a meme and it'll follow.
That's what I was thinking, bro. I was just like, "Yo, welcome to the Blaze Squad. Get ready to
Bro,
ignite."
I'm telling you, when I start streaming, gamers rise. It's gonna be the thing, bro. At least for like the
Embers.
first
I wanna
3
get-
streams, and then I'm done.
Then that's it. I'm gonna start doing a game. So okay, so back to Ellie. Is there anything else? Do we care about Ellie?
No, I don't care.
Actually, all right. So what are you guys? What are your guys' opinions on gamer girls not being a competitive?
What?
You cut
Like
out.
that much? I'm sorry.
You cut out,
Gamer
you've
girls
cut out a
not
lot,
being-
Brandon.
Gamer girls?
Yeah, gamer girls not being represented in competitive. Like I don't know how many girls are in the Rainbow League.
Literally, one, she was about to start playing Pro League, and then she got kicked off the team.
What?
The team that she I think created, by the way.
Wow, can you?
She
Wow.
got kicked off the roster.
That's actually wild. That's actually wild.
Yeah.
But she's still part of the team, though, right?
No,
Like,
she's not part
on
of the
bench?
team. She's not in the team.
Oh shit! They just kicked.
She-
Oh
she-
shit! I thought
She went back to Challenger League, which is like the league that people play to get a spot in Pro League. So she's still in
Uh-huh.
Challenger League now, but she was literally about to start playing. She was literally going to be the
What's-
first female Pro League
What's
player.
the reason
okay.
that they took her off the team?
I don't remember. I don't know what happened, but like I think something happened where they got picked up by like an organization to like start getting paid to play, and then I guess the organization didn't want her on the team for some. I don't know exactly what happened, but then she ended up getting replaced by some other dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
She's
which I
also
think
a
I think
woman.
it sucks. 'Cause, like, she's actually a really fucking dope ass player. But she's nasty.
What's her
Goddess.
name? Oh, original. Does she stream?
I'm not sure if she streams, but she.
Do a lot of pro Rainbow people? Stream?
YouTubers that do Rainbow.
A lot of pro league players stream shit
Does,
or have like a YouTube account or some shit.
does Macy J, is he in the pro league?
He's not in pro league, no. But
Why?
he just plays at a super high level because he wants to stream. That's his thing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the top streamer right now, King George TV.
Yeah, but he's not. I don't think he's in pro league anymore.
Okay, but he was.
Yeah, he was in pro league. The thing is,
Where's he
Raul,
at?
about pro league is that like when they practice, they literally
Nah.
practice like 12 hours a day.
I would
That
imagine,
shit-
like, because
Oh yeah, that's how pro gaming is in
they
general.
eat, breathe, sleep, and shit.
they know
Rainbow
every
and
corner
Battle.
of the map. Like,
Yeah, I could never
every-
do that shit.
if they're on one floor, they know exactly what's under them.
Yeah,
It's that shit must be really stressful.
like I want to get good, but there's a point like where it's like you're not even enjoying the game anymore, in my
Well,
opinion.
that's because that's their source of income. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
That's
but
their,
they also
job.
like the game. Like
Well,
if they're
yeah.
not, if they're not even like practicing, they're streaming the game. No
Yeah.
matter what
Well,
they're
you
playing.
Yeah, if you're in the
Rainbow.
pro league, you're playing Rainbow like all the time.
That's the only thing you're playing.
Yeah,
Maybe one day you take like a. break.
someone.
Oh yeah, even on Fortnite too. Like, I remember TSM Myth was like his streams. He's like half my streams are like just me doing scrims.
Yeah,
Getting ready for a fucking.
for an
So,
event.
One an ex pro
Yeah.
league player, he was like, the best way to play Rainbow is competitive. Like there's like that. He says that's the best way. Like rank for him is monotonous, and like
can see
he's
that.
like a shoutcaster for Rainbow right now. But like
Oh, okay.
but before when he was playing on a team and shit before like his team got like they just like broke up because toxicity is what he said. He said that like he was enjoying the game at the most when he was learning everything on like the razor's edge of like learning the game and the maps and like angles and all that bullshit. Like that was his favorite time game.
I want to become a
I
shoutcast.
feel like that was my favorite time playing the game too. And then at some point, it just
Well, I feel like we got turned off from the game for like a lot of different reasons. Like we played the game probably too much.
yeah, for real.
Fucking we went
you
through
forgot.
a lot of fucking hell with Operation Health and just the overall optimization problems on console. And I mean it's still on PC, but not nearly as bad for me anymore. But I don't know.
All right, so feels like with this topic we barely talked about the actual topic. That's funny.
Wait, there was a
so,
topic?
okay.
Gamer girls, bro. Oh wait, you were asking a
girls.
question. How do we feel about gamer girls?
What's that the question was? I thought I was asked how we feel about gamer girls being represented.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I feel like I don't think a girl should be in pro league just because they're a girl. I feel like they should
Like
have
they
the
should.
skill.
Yeah.
If they have the skill, then I don't see why not. But if they don't, then don't pick them up just because.
Yeah, I feel like you're what's the word?
Biting
You're
your
kind of
nose
like
to
making a
spite your
joke.
face.
No, you're like making a joke out of it if you're just like, oh well, we're just picking like
It kind of
I don't know. It
devalues
kind
the
of
position in a way.
yeah devalues. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because like there are legitimate girls who would like to be in those positions because of their skill.
Yeah.
And when you're just like, nah, we're just doing it because of your gender, it's like, well, really?
Anyway.
Yeah.
More girl gamers. I also do believe that I feel like a lot of these girl gamers are really good and should be in competitive sometimes. It's just maybe that the system might not like allow it.
Or
If that
maybe they
makes
don't have
sense.
the right team or whatever. Just toxicity.
Yeah,
It's just,
like
a lot of shit is working against
like
girls at the end of the day.
yeah. So like I remember with the whole Ellie thing, people were like, "Oh, the reason why there's not that much."
Hello.
The reason why there's not
Oh.
that much girls.
You
In,
cut
yeah,
it in and
sorry.
out.
I figured I was cutting. The reason why there's not that much girls in competitive is because they're not good. Like they should just get good. And I started to think maybe like the system, maybe it's like what if a guy who's running the team doesn't think that girls are good enough? If that like, I don't know. I feel like we should maybe look at the system sometimes too,
Yeah.
and not just be like, get good gamer girls.
There's a lot of factors playing into it at the end of the day, whether it's just player like community toxicity, the system itself not acknowledging the very high skilled players or whatever. Because it's like you could be a grandmaster player, but if you're playing with a shit team at the end of the day, you're gonna get fucked. Especially in Overwatch, where the team play is the most important thing.
Team is half the game. Yeah, it's like the majority of the game is how your team.
Yeah.
Plays. So that's the thing. So here it is. We're coming to the end of the podcast. Like I said, it's the first podcast of 2019. So I guess the best way to start to wrap things up is what do we think of 2018?
It wasn't my worst year.
No, that's say no. It was my worst year. It was one of my worst and best years ever. I will say that. A lot of heartbreak. A lot of me acting crazy.
Honestly, 2018 was just me working.
2018, huh? I would say I have a lot to say about 2018, but to keep a long story short, I learned a lot, and I'm just really hoping to grow more as a person in 2019.
Facts. How about you, Robert? How was your?
I have big plans that may not be accomplished in 2019.
That's 2019. Can we talk about 2018?
You're moving ahead from the topic, my guy.
You're moving ahead, yeah. Let's hear about your 2018.
2018 was good.
There we go.
Outside of the loss of beloved pet
Pepper.
Wait,
R.I.P. Pepper.
Wait, no, automatically. I'm sorry, real quick. Automatically, 2018 is the worst year of my life. We lost Stan Lee.
Who'd you lose?
Stan Lee.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my god, 2018 was like up and down.
Oh my god, hold on. I'm sorry. I know we were supposed to. I'm sorry. This is really stupid. We need to talk about this right now.
Stanley.
Moth meme creator seeks legal advice over Fortnite using his idea.
Who?
You know that moth meme that Jet sends like?
Yeah.
Jet used to
Because they put a moth skin in the item shop. Are you serious?
And they put a lamp as one of the acts. So he's looking for legal advice to sue Fortnite.
Bro, that's stupid. That is so stupid.
No, I refuse.
Bro, everybody's trying
for real.
Anybody's trying to find
and
a way
no one's
to
winning.
sue Fortnite right now.
I refuse.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Okay. I just read that right now.
It needed to be said.
That was too
Robert,
stupid.
Your 2018. How was it?
I'm sorry.
It was alright. Like I said, one of my dogs passed away in 2018. That kind of sucked. But I did get a new puppy shortly after that, which was nice. You know, a great year, but it also wasn't terrible. So
I feel like we lost a lot of people in 2018. Mac
You know,
lost a lot
Miller,
of
you're
important
gonna
people.
lose.
X,
X,
X.
Lil Peep.
Stanley.
Even if you don't like them, they were
I mean,
quality
Pretty big.
musicians.
that trend is going to continue because there's more famous people. But I agree.
That actually makes, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, that's the pool of famous people opened up. I mean, let's look at 2019 already. We already have Mean Gene.
Rest in peace, Mean
And
Gene. You were
rest in
great.
peace.
But yeah, we
No, that
lost
was hard to
Stan
believe.
Lee.
Yeah,
Stan
that
Lee.
was a big deal. But you knew his life was coming to an end. Because so old.
Yeah.
Stan the man, bro. My childhood.
And he'll live on too. He's in every Marvel date and like 2 or 3 that haven't come out yet. So he's still,
Yeah.
you know, you'll still see him.
You know what?
Upcoming movies.
I have a theory.
What's your
You
theory?
should do a documentary on his life.
Marvel is the reason that Stan Lee died. They were overworking this man. One scene per movie was too much. That's my theory.
All right. Nah,
I want to see Marvel do a
FBI open up.
I want to see Marvel do a
Oh,
documentary on Stan Lee's life.
That would be nice.
Let's not forget the guy who played what was the guy from Lacey Town, the evil guy?
oh, that guy.
He
He
died.
died?
Yeah, he died. He died of cancer.
Shit.
Wow.
Bro, you didn't see, he has like a video of him like singing one of the songs, like the song that got memed, the We Are Number One, or I think that's one of the songs, like almost like on his last breath, basically. Oh, it's such a sad video.
That's depressing. I don't want to watch that.
But he's
I fucking lost my grandpa to
think-
cancer. That shit sucked.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Grandpa.
R.I.P. I will.
RIP to everybody. Who
So,
else died?
what are you guys planning for this year? Like, what are you looking forward to? What are your not resolutions, but what are your like
Goals.
what do you want to accomplish by the end of this year?
I guess I'll go first. I am more looking to build up my Twitch. Probably just my own personal brand. I hate saying personal.
Well, you should be
It's
trying to
like-
build up everybody.
I know, but yeah.
But yeah.
No, but I just hate calling it like a brand sometimes, especially when like you don't have anything. That's just my stupid shit. Anyways, and more self care. Today I literally bought what's it? What did I literally just buy? Oh, I bought like what's it called? Lotion. Finally fucking
Wow,
bought
you
lotion.
ashy motherfucker.
Nah, I just want to make my body a little
Is
bit
this the
clean, like, a
first
little
time
bit
you bought
like-
lotion ever?
I never used lotion in my
Wow.
life. Like I actually growing up I hated the feel of lotion.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I just hated the feel. Anyways, and I bought a new towel. I bought 2 towels now, one for my crotch and one for my
Okay.
face. So
Can we
more
can we
self-care.
skip Brandon now?
Wait, what? I'm just saying. I'm more.
This is the
I'm trying to
things
make
that you
myself-
want to accomplish, not what you did today. Your main
Yeah,
goal.
fuck.
Yeah,
fuck
but
outta here.
like,
in the bigger
What
picture,
is
in
your
the bigger
main
picture,
goal? Like,
I
to
want to
save up and
in the
buy-
bigger picture, in the big. Can I talk? In the bigger picture, I want to do better self care.
All I gotta
my
say
body.
is that self care does not include buying a towel for your crotch.
Okay, but it makes it so I'm not that dirty. Okay, I just want to clean myself up. All right, get my
Wow.
beard a little bit better. I just want to get the nice
This
haircut.
nigga has stank dick.
I want the
That's
only
what it is.
thing the only thing that a girl can say no to me is because of my height. That's the only thing. All right.
You're disgusting.
I don't want her to be. I don't want her to be like you smell or.
All right.
Have you had that problem before?
No, thank God. I'd kill myself if a girl told me I
Wow.
smell bad.
Raul, your goals for 2019. What are they?
First of all, I want to buy a fucking car.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, you're fucking.
I
poor,
need a
forgot.
car so bad. I want to start my like setup and my streaming and shit. I want to get a editing software. I just want to get more in touch with like whatever I want to do on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah.
And then also just having a more like of a positive attitude about everything, because last few years I've been pretty negative.
Yeah, that's true. That's something.
And
too.
get this bread. That's about it.
Same. How about you, Adrian?
2019. I feel like I have like 4 or 5 goals. One, self care.
Listen,
I
we're
wanna.
talking about 2019, not 2018.
I said
2018.
2019.
You said 2018.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. 2019.
We will know when the video comes out.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure
2019.
you
I want
said
to
18,
focus on
but
self care, and that just goes like all around, like mental health, physical health. I want to be an overall healthier person.
don't forget to buy multiple towels, as Brandon said.
No, I'm gonna pass on that one.
You guys,
I
you
don't
guys
have
are
steak
missing
dick.
the
Toothpaste
fundamentals.
and a
You guys are
toothbrush and
missing the
some deodorant
fundamentals.
sticks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought more
All the
deodorant
essentials.
today.
What's it called? 2, I want to be a better friend.
Oh,
To
thanks, buddy.
fuck
You fucking
you.
suck right now. Exactly.
Anyway,
Proves my
it's
point.
I can still be an asshole. Nah. But seriously, I want to be a better friend, not just to you guys, but just like I just want to be like a better person to the people in my life. And I feel like last year I was very selfish, or just like
You were.
all the years before this year I've been very selfish, and I still kind of am. I still want to keep that to an extent where like I want to focus on myself,
Yeah, you
but I
have to
want
have some sort of selfishness.
yeah, I want the outcome that when I focus on myself, it also affects other people in a positive way.
What a great man.
3, I want to get more skills. So like aside from being a lazy fuck in my house, I want to learn how to edit. I want to get my computer technician certification, and I want to get a CDL this year, so I could have multiple
Multiple routes.
skills. Yeah, multiple routes, multiple sources of income, multiple, just whatever. Just it's never bad to have more than one skill. Number 4, get this fucking bread, because the Lord knows I have shit to pay off, and I can't do that if I'm a broke bitch. And
Bro,
number
boy.
5, I want to specifically rebuild some certain relationships with some people that I feel like I've been lacking. So
About time.
that's
You
Yeah,
rebuild
man,
that
you haven't
relationship.
talked to me in like 6 months.
my nigga.
This is
What?
the first time I'm talking to Adrian this year.
You fuck all of you guys. First of all. Nah, but yeah, I feel like there's certain people that I need to take a special consideration to, because last year specifically, some people didn't get I don't know, the best version of me
Recognition?
that they should have gotten.
Oh, I got you.
How about you, Robert?
For 2019, my main goal is to pay down my debt, pay down my credit card debt, and get a realistic plan in place to start saving and be able to not only fix up the house I currently own, but to be able to purchase a new house that
God
has
damn.
at least 3 bedrooms. Sell this
Ooh.
one, buy a new house that has at least 3 bedrooms, and then once
Robert
that
making
happens,
moves.
literally, once that happens, plan for phase 2 of a long-term project that I have.
Ooh.
There we go. I'm a slow grind. Okay, can I just let me fix my things to make it a little bit better now, since you guys
No,
actually...
no.
Yeah, we were being
No,
deep,
hold
you
on.
fucking shallow bitch.
Okay, yeah, you guys went super deep. Alright, basically, what I want to do in my 2019, other than really help build my own shit, I want to help everybody else build their own shit and see everybody on the team eating, I really want to at least improve my debating skills. I kind of want to take like either debating. I don't know if they have like a debating class.
Yeah.
Vocabulary, my speaking.
Honestly, all you gotta do for the debating is try to beat Vinny in a debate. As soon as you do that, you're good.
If I can beat Vin Shapiro, I can do anything.
Throw 7 different arguments. Tell him he's an Adderall addict.
All right.
There you go.
And that's it. You win.
One person. Other than that, I also do want to focus on. I want to get back into meditation. I am going to the gym, so focusing a little bit on my body. Trying to lose the stomach. Trying to get better. Focus on school. Just focus on myself. I still want to be. I'm a little bit nicer now. I think I've changed
You
a
are
little
a
bit in the
lot
sense
more
of like
tame than when I first met
a
you.
lot more tame.
you were a beast.
You don't
You
know.
were an
I mean,
untamed animal.
You know this, but not to a certain extent. I used to like when it was just me and Jed on PS4 and party chat. I used to bitch and complain about you, bro. I used to say I
Wow.
fucking hate Brandon.
Don't worry, I used to hate you too.
It's fine. You have no reason to hate me. I absolutely have every reason. to hate
I
you.
just hated everybody for no reason. But any other than that, I want to get better. You know, I just want to.
Be a better person.
So
I want to be a better person. Yeah, I don't want to attack somebody just because. I mean, if you attack me first, that's fine. I don't want to attack someone just because I didn't. I felt like attacking them, but I'm improving. I'm becoming a liberal
I
guy.
feel like I should add a side goal of like
Yeah, and you're an
I've ever-
SJW warrior now, so it's in
Man,
the
can you
works.
imagine? Could you imagine trying to be a nicer person and you end up becoming a liberal?
I
what?
don't know what he
Man.
said. Can you imagine trying to be a
Could
nice
you-
person?
Could you imagine that you want to improve your happiness in life and be nicer? Be
Again,
nicer to
again,
be nicer
bro.
to they don't the Republicans don't want me to make the joke. Could you imagine trying to be nicer
Fuck you, I'm a Republican.
and could you imagine trying to be nicer to people and care about their feelings and in turn you become a liberal and an SJW? That is so crazy.
So crazy.
I don't know.
It's almost crazier than the fact that it took you 3 tries
It's
to get
almost
that whole
like-
thing out.
Well, that's because I
I
got
know.
cut. It's almost like if you're
What's gonna be
Republican,
really funny
maybe
is
you
him
weren't
here,
listening.
listening to the VOD, and him saying it, and we're just laughing because we didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are assholes.
Continue.
But
Context means
yeah.
everything, people.
and make the podcast way better. I know we've been slacking, but you
Yeah,
know,
that shit fucking suck. No, I'm playing.
Wow. Nah, we
This
have
shit
really
was-
good conversations on this.
No, I actually really enjoyed this podcast.
so did I. I like this one. I think we have a nice group. If we got Jed in here,
I gotta start coming
Probably
on
would
more
have-
often.
Yes, you do.
yeah, you guys should. You guys should. If we had Jed in here, he probably derail the whole conversation. we were
Yeah,
talking
he'd
about
probably
Red
fuck
Dead,
it
but
all
you-
up and take 1 hour of the podcast
Exactly.
for himself.
Jed, don't worry, we love
We
you,
love
bro.
you, Jed.
We kid, we
Don't
kid,
worry.
we kid.
Do we really love him?
I love him.
I think we should like maybe think about.
If I
kicking
had
him
to,
out.
if I had to marry one of us, in
It
the
would be
group
me. I
for
know.
me to stay,
I think you have
Yeah,
to marry
first
one
it'd
of
be
us in the
Robert.
group at this point. Ice, where are you?
and then it'd be Jed.
I would
And then
marry
be Jed.
Robert first because he has a house.
What a gold digger!
Wow.
What a gold
Dude,
digger!
how are you getting? How are you getting to Virginia from Oklahoma?
Dude, I'll walk.
He's gonna. he'll do one of those. I snuck myself into the
Bro,
luggage.
save that money. Save that money.
He'll get like a crate and have somebody wrap a wrapping paper around it with little holes and.
I'm
ship it
small
to
enough,
around
I'd fit.
That's true. But yeah, just watch for that glow out, boys, because we coming.
We coming
Ooh.
hard.
2019. Coming super. We're gonna come so hard that we come in our eye like Raul.
Wow.
Alright, I knew he was gonna say a fucking a sperm joke. I hate you.
Watch us rise, bro. Watch us rise.
Watch us rise like our dicks.
I hate
Anyway,
you.
love you too.
Coming at you like the
does
Eagles in the
anybody-
first half.
Alright, finish. End it.
Oh, no,
Fucking going for the neck.
He destroyed him. He destroyed him, bro. All right. Damn. All right. I'm just going to say, imagine being in 2019 and being a 76ers fan. That's all.
Nah,
Nah.
nah.
And what is
Yeah, I think we
what
have
is
it.
Earth fan?
Okay, I hate you guys. Anyway, does anybody have any closing remarks?
Yeah, Adrian, what makes you want to get the CDL?
Studio. I mean, just have multiple sources of income.
What endorsements do you think you want to get?
What?
Yeah, because there's multiple endorsements on a CDL.
I
I
don't
have
know.
one.
I don't even know what the fuck that means, bro. I don't even have it, and you're asking me questions about this shit.
No, like, do you want to get like everything you can get, which would mean that you have to do the air brake test, you have to get hazmat certification, which is a bitch.
Oh nah, bro. I just want to do like regular trucking. Fuck out of here. I don't want to do that hazmat shit. I don't want to die.
Then I would recommend looking at the multiples and tankers like I have.
Okay.
Definitely get those. And if you can deal with assholes, get your passenger endorsement.
Okay.
And
I
go to a
see.
place that actually has it. McCann does a CDL thing. It's $4,000. It lasts a month. If
Ouch.
you do
But
the
not on
game
the
class.
podcast. Not on the podcast. We can talk about this later.
All right, I'm just
That's
giving
it.
you because that's what I did. So
All right.
All right. Any closing remarks?
I hope 2019 is a good year for everyone. I hope everyone finds a new way to better themselves this year, whether it's monetarily, through health, or just I don't know, education. Just fucking go for it. I'm hoping for the best for everyone.
I want the world to stop being so hateful.
I want the world to stop being
Wow,
so
what a-
stupid.
Oh, you
Ooh.
guys are asking for a lot now.
And it's already failed because some idiot in Idaho crashed a pickup truck because she was driving blindfolded.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
And now the eraser challenge is a thing now.
I think
Oh my
Netflix is trying to
goodness.
kill us with Bird Box,
Hasn't
but we'll
that-
save that for
hasn't-
the next podcast.
Hasn't
I
that
haven't
been-
watched
hasn't
it.
that
I
been a
have no
thing,
interest in it.
The Eraser Challenge?
It's not that good.
It's not. I mean, looking back, it's
It's
not
okay.
as
I mean,
amazing
it's
as people
decent.
say, but it's alright.
MGK's in it, and he's not credible. Eminem's the best rapper of all time.
MGK, who's that?
Oh shit.
Machine Gun Kelly.
That's
I
why I
have
was
no
The
asking
guy
idea.
who's
that's
that.
beefing with
That
Eminem.
was the joke.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Wow, that went
Robert.
right over my
Oh
head.
my
That dude
God.
died.
You're living in the past. All right.
Brandon, closing
Uh,
On to a
Closing
better
remarks.
2019.
Closing remarks, twitch.tv/thedesperado316.
Oh,
is where you
shameless
can find
plug.
me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I wait. You know, Jet said to wait to the end. I waited to
Alright,
the
you
end.
got
Alright?
that.
He
Alright.
followed the
It
rules.
was meant.
Oh my
Uh,
god, guys, breaking news. I've just scrolled to the bottom of Facebook.
That's a
I've
thing.
gone through all
Robert-
that Facebook has to show me on my timeline.
Robert, we were talking about me.
Nobody gives
Jesus
a fuck
Christ.
about you.
Wow,
Alright,
this is my
closing
podcast.
fucking
Okay, all right.
remarks,
Anyways,
please.
so follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thedesperado316. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Blaze Podcast, and follow us on Blaze Podcast, and follow me on Instagram at the Desperado316. Also, join our Discord. I'm gonna put a Discord link down below in case you're interested in talking to any of us. If you were listening to us on SoundCloud, like Robert was, I don't think I can post on SoundCloud anymore. I think they have like a
Yeah, you don't have.
You have to buy, like,
so
premium.
you'll have to go
to post more.
You have to pay to post on SoundCloud now? Well, I guess that makes sense. Every other thing.
More than 3 hours
Oh, okay.
worth of stuff. That's my
This
theory. Why I
podcast
think
is
rappers
gonna
are
be over
posting
3
like.
hours.
That's why I think rappers are posting like 1-minute songs, so they don't want to post on. They don't want to.
No, they
Put
just
anything else.
they just don't care.
They're
they
pouring
don't want to pay
eggs.
for. They don't want to pay for premium. But yeah, follow us on that. You can also listen to the podcast. Should have said this in the beginning. But if you're interested, if you made it all this way, listen to us on Anchor, at Blaze Podcast, and about it. That's the only place we'll also put it. But yeah, all the links are gonna be down below, and we'll see you guys next time. I guess.
Peace out.
Nobody has anything else to say?
Peace out.
Have a good week,
You can
or
put
2
these-
weeks, or a month, or however long it takes to get back for another podcast.